Hi folks, Max from Galaxy S3root.com for this week's ROM of the week for all the Galaxy S3s, including AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, Cricket, US Cellular, Metro PCS, I think C-Spire also. Anything with the LTE enabled Galaxy S3 should work. Also GTI 9300, GTI 9305. This is a really cool ROM. It's an AOSP ROM. It is called the C-ROM, and let me go ahead and show you. It is so cool. Let me go ahead and show you. Android 4.4.2, of course, and if you have the LTE enabled version, you can go ahead and use the lean kernel. If you have like AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, C-Spire, US Cellular, not GTI 9300 or 9305. You can go ahead and also install the lean kernel. And let me go ahead and show you. You got the dark C-ROM there, which makes everything dark. That's kind of pretty standard. C tool here. Let me go ahead and kind of go over some of the stuff that I like. On the go mode. If you enable this, it's really cool. Let's say you're walking down the street. If you enable this and you got your phone in front of you, and you know how sometimes you see those people walking across and they don't even see you. You're in the car and you almost run them over. Well, with this one, you can keep using your phone and see what's on the background while you're walking. So you can have your phone in front of you like this and see what's in front of you so you don't get hit by a car or something or hit somebody. You can easily turn that off like that. And let me go ahead and show you some more stuff, cool stuff. It does have driving mode where you can set a bunch of stuff. Make it read new messages, incoming call, all that good stuff. Recents panel here. I really like this. You can set the clear all button top left or top right or whatever. So I got it in top left there. And that's kind of nice. You can set to which direction you want to go. Let me go ahead and show you some of the other cool stuff on this ROM. Status bar, battery, pretty standard stuff. Color, custom status bar color. Notification drawer, quick settings, floating window, open quick setting tiles and floating window. That's kind of cool. And oh yeah, this ROM does have floating window. So let's say you open Play Store or whatever, and you want it floating for some reason or settings. Go ahead and set it into floating mode, and you can set it to full screen there. Make it smaller. Get rid of it. Pretty cool stuff. Now it doesn't support multiple floating windows at this point, but it's pretty well integrated. And in the future, we'll see a better implementation of it. But it's near flawless as it is, just the way it's working right now. I show you the status bar. Of course, you can enable Pi controls and set your favorite custom shortcuts. That's Slim Pi there. Halo floating notifications. If you enable this, you'll be able to get notifications, and guess what? These also show up as floating windows. So that's really nice. App bar, if you want it, this will enable the app bar so you can get shortcuts. That's another way to add shortcuts. Very nice. Gesture anywhere. Omni switch. This is another shortcut, sort of like Pi controls. Buttons, power menu, active display, lock screen. And pretty cool stuff. Slider torch, notification peak here, which is kind of cool when you have notifications. When you turn on your phone or pick up your phone, it will show you. Also, of course, the torch, double tap, and you got the torch there. Let me go ahead and show you. There's also kernel tweaker, or you can use the performance. I prefer the performance. It's a little bit easier to just do. You can set it to 1.836 gigahertz if you do use lean kernel. Again, that's not for GTI 9000 people. This is only for LTE enabled Qualcomm-based Galaxy S3s. Force fast charge. That will also make your phone charge faster. And a ton of stuff. As you can see, LCD density, miscellaneous options, custom animations. Overall, it's a really fun ROM with a ton of options. My favorite being that on-the-go mode for those of you walking on the street. Don't ever have to walk into somebody in front of you walking the other way. When there's two people using the phone, one going this way, one going this way, and you guys don't see each other, you're just gonna hit each other. But definitely, that's gonna be very useful. A little feature, but I really like it. So definitely check it out. A ton of things you can do with this ROM. Also, the camera works flawless out of the box. No delay or some weird stuff like that. And camera working just fine. Now, you can install Google Camera on the Play Store, but the Photosphere, it actually doesn't work that well, or it doesn't work at all. You can go ahead and install the older 4.3 Photosphere camera. That will give you Photosphere working fine. So definitely check it out for this week's ROM of the Week, C-ROM. I love it. This is probably one of the best ROMs right now. And definitely check it out and do let me know what you think. But I think you'll like some of these new features and whatnot. So definitely check it out and do let me know what you think. And as always, if you have a Galaxy S3, don't forget to subscribe to my email list at galaxys3.com. And I will see you guys soon. Stay high on Android.